Welcome back to the JFS. Today, as I'm sure the title assumes, I'm gonna show off my 1,000-hour monument. It's gonna be a belated one because it's actually quite a bit of time since I passed it, and I wasn't actually planning on doing one, but due to other people doing one, obviously Rad built hers a long time ago. I know Ace built one, and now Muck. I think Muck is building one, so I decided to go with it and do it. But it's not here. This is just my storage room. My normal, boring storage room. Overly huge storage, as usual. So I thought I was gonna take it like a trip down memory lane, just a little bit, not like all of it, since it is a monument representing the hours I've played here. I don't know exactly how many, but too many probably. So yep, this is my main base. This is my storage downstairs. We got the farms, we got the villager dungeon, we got the enchanting room and the potion room and stuff like that. Up here, of course, we got the main house and stuff, like the three storage building that used to have like all the UHC monuments outside that I have taken down because I kind of think it hurts like the look of the house, even though I did really like it, especially the Red Scare. I have my yacht, I have my thingamajig, and the road that goes to Shoptown. And yeah, so it all looks a lot more clean now. So I've built quite a few things in my hours. Like, I obviously have my main bases, and I have stuff like I'm not gonna show off, like my Native American base out in the Wild West. I got all the shops I had in Shoptown, like I have the weekly special at the Tunnel Rat. Before the Tunnel Rat, I had like the what did I call it? The happiest place in town or something. Something down that line. I need to fly to the correct place here. At the Red Green shop, which was the first shop I built, the UHC shop, which started out as a joke shop, after Shostin built. What is that? Oh, okay, I'm here again. I probably need my F3 up. So actually, I am bad at directions. That's one of the things I'm known for. So yeah, it was started out as a colored wool shop. As a semi-prank on Shostin. Then it turned into like a redstone shoppy thing, and now it's the UHC shop. Then I had the sword in the stone and the famous pigs. I think that was my build in Shoptown. So here we got the Republic, obviously, owned by Flux. I'm not sure what happened to him. It was also attacked by the JU, and I kept like the helicopters, not all the flags, of course. Symbolized by the big dragon. Oh, I'm lacking. Wow. The buildings inside and stuff like that. Good job, Killer. Obviously built quite a few nether tunnels as well. I built obviously my own nether tunnel systems. I built the double witch farm, the one to Dang City. I built Ace's one to Sustika. What else have I built? Oh yeah, 2 buildings in Dang City. Some building that's can't remember what it was supposed to be, like a lawyer or something. I think lawyer's office and the barber shop. And what else have I built around here? Oh, and Jsano, I obviously have Jeopardy and an Ego. This is obviously my big obsidian mess by the current state. What it looks like. That place that might never be fully finished, but you never know. Might be one day. I had so many different plans from this, but it turned out a bit differently because obsidian is hard to get and obsidian is terrible. So this could be the end result. Maybe, maybe not. But it isn't too bad. Obviously I had my hand in a few things like cleaning up spawn, helping out with the community farms. What else? There's so many different things. Obviously I had did a couple of pranks. I started out like with back when Muckluck had the Trump bow. I started like with the Chinese flag on his castle, the castle that has been pranked so many times. I did the go to sleep prank on Nexer, where I covered his entire base by beds. Did a wrestling cage match at Joda's place. This is obviously my Balam Garden inspired building, which looks prettier than it has. Is it finished? Currently it's on hold, but there's definitely a lot of things I could do more to it, no, but it's getting there. It's kind of, I would say, kind of done on the outside. There's still stuff that can't be done, definitely. What else have I done? I guess kind of. It's kind of a prank to some degree. Did the war on the JU. First of all, planting a big tank outside of Sustik, a little hideout tower, and I planted the Republic flags all over Sustika. Have I done anything else though? Kind of feel like I have, but I don't really recall too much else. Let's see. Oh yeah, I did the mutant lizard people, lizard mixing people, and Shoston space. And let's see, anybody else? That's probably about it, I would assume. So yeah, definitely there's been quite a lot of things done. Let's see, how much did I finish in here actually? Yeah, still working on it. So yeah, quite a lot of things have been done, and probably quite a few I forgot about. I did a hotel room at the Flump Tower. I started doing hotel room at Shoston's, not Shoston, what's his face? Ace's Tower. But I haven't really finished it. Also, Ding Chong had put up a room there with a giant tank in it. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Let me put off this F3. Probably not. Maybe. Who knows? So, as you can see, there's quite a lot of beacons around here for some reason. Well, you might know if you watched my last episode, because I was actually down here in my underground thingy, which I mentioned I wasn't really sure how much I would do with, but I actually have done a bit. And still, it's up in the air how much I'll actually do here or not. We'll see. But I definitely have some ideas what I can do, because it's like an experiment area. So there's storage everywhere here. So basically, if we go in here, first of all, this was the first part I built. The little hallway here, or cave hallway, cave way, walkway. Not sure. I think I might change it a bit more around because I think it looks a bit messy. I'm thinking about maybe changing, like mixing the sandstone in, not the soul sand, like putting maybe some other blocks to break up the straight line here. And, well, it might look messy, I don't know. Well, kinda a little bit. I also do kind of like it, but it's basically just a bit of experimenting. I haven't done too much of this kind of stuff, so it's fun to do. Here the first room, planted a tree in the middle, made a little pond with a lot of different blocks. Again, I'm thinking about is it too messy? It might be too messy, but at the same time I kind of like the look of it. Like, it doesn't stand out necessarily, but it's trial and error at that point. Definitely. So currently, yeah, there's gonna be hallways all the way here, and you might have seen there's something down here. I actually haven't finished like the ground. There's tons of storage. So basically, the main part of this episode is my belated 1,000-hour monument, and I was thinking like when Red did hers, and I think both Ace and Muck were thinking about doing 1,000 diamonds converted into blocks. So that's between 111 and 112, but closer to 111, but let's say 112. So I decided to make like the most expensive, probably 1,000-hour monument, and do like 1,000 diamonds, 1,000 emeralds, 1,000 iron ingots, 1,000 gold ingots, 1,000 lapis lazuli pieces, jewels, 1,000 redstone dust, which leads into 102. I used 112 blocks for each of them, which would count for 1,000. Plus, to top it off, and probably to signify the hours of obsidian building and tearing down, breaking blocks and stuff, I decided to use 1,000 obsidian blocks. It's not completely done. I still have to finish like the walls and the roofing part of the outside. But currently, let me tell you, it's hard thinking of like, okay, I have 112 of each of these blocks, and I have to make a monument. It's not the easiest blocks to work with, but this is what I came up with. Is it pretty? Is it ugly? You decide. It's probably a bit of both, hopefully. This is just the flooring. I'm missing the walls, as I said, but like, yeah, kind of like having like the pillars with coal. Oh, I forgot to mention I used coal, 1,000 coal pieces as well. So we got the diamond, we got the coal, the redstone, the emeralds. Also, to make it more expensive, I also use quartz, of course. We got the lapis, we got the gold, some more up here, and in here we got a messy floor using up the rest of them. Also, I put down some blocks monumenting the different kinds of ore. Obviously, I put up 4 of my dragon heads, and just like the middle part, I put up like obviously I had a beacon, and if you'd be counting all these blocks, which I'm not sure why you would. I'm missing a block up there, by the way, and right there. Huh. Maybe I don't. Actually, I haven't put, except there. Huh, that's interesting. Yeah, so I put glass up here, prismarine mixed with obsidian, and obviously the roof thing isn't really done. So, a few wither skulls to mark it off. I have a full beacon down here. First, the top layer is diamonds, since I want to use more diamond blocks in the build, more visible. Second layer is emeralds. Third layer is gold. Fourth layer is iron, so you won't actually see that much iron up here. I think the most part is like this. So over 1,000 hour monument, and this is what came of it. It might be ugly as hell, but it's really hard to work with these blocks. I think I did a pretty decent job with it. So obviously I still need to finish the walls. Not sure, I might change the obsidian on the walls just a bit, so I can work further. I haven't really figured out what actually I'm gonna do. Obviously I'm gonna continue this for different things. I have a few things in mind, which could be anything from like UHC monuments to, I was thinking of building underground laboratory for some reason. But there can definitely be a lot of things here, but it's definitely for experimenting. And like I mentioned last time, I might do some biome specific things and stuff like that. So it's all well and good. So it's not gonna be the longest episode. It's not gonna be the shortest either, probably. Well, no, I actually had one that was shorter. But this will be good for this episode. So I want to say thank you for watching, and this is my belated UHC, no, not UHC, 1,000 hour monument. Thank you for watching.